All right, what's going on, everyone? Chris Hachette Sports Cards here. We are doing 2024 Topps Archives Half Collectors Case Break number 9. Number 9. Welcome. Especially for anyone who's new to the channel, welcome. What's up, Chris? How are you, buddy? A little bit about us. We've been around for over 7 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, do us a huge favor and hit the old subscribe button there. eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Look in the description. You'll see a link. Follow that, and hey, you can win some free cards. And, of course, as always, don't forget about chefsportscards.com. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Jay Mador. Braves, Brian H. Orioles, Jordan B. Red Sox, Jorge H. Cubs, William R. White Sox, Lynn B. Reds, Justin O. Guardians, Carl J. Rockies, Andrew J. Tigers, Daniel W. Royals, Steve F. Astros, Jorge H. Angels and Dodgers, Cole K. Brewers, John T. Twins, Brian G. Mets, Tim C. Yankees, Cole K. A's, Kevin T. Phillies, Jorge H. Pirates, Lou B. Cardinals, Brian G. Padres, Robert H. Giants and Mariners, Lynn B. Rays, Jorge H. Rangers, Cole K. Blue Jays, Tim C. And Nationals, B. Gregory. All right, so just as we've done with every break, lunch boxes are auctioned to everyone in the break. We'll do that at the end. So whoever will random all the teams 7 times. Whoever comes out top 5 will each receive a lunch box. Let me get and a piece of paper. Write down which lunch boxes are which. Good luck, everybody. Oh yeah, where do they do that at the stadium, Chris? My son went to a casino for the first time in his life last night. So he started texting me about 1 a.m. My son is in Florida, in Tampa, at some kind of festival they're having down there. Ernie Banks in the first one. And he's down there with one of his roommates, and one of his best friends from high school goes to University of Tampa, I think it is. Tampa University, however they say it. So I guess in Florida, you only have to be 18, because my son's 20, but you only have to be 18 to play poker in Florida. So they went to the Hard Rock last night in Tampa, which is huge. I couldn't believe it. He sent me a picture of the poker room, and they must have like 50 tables in there. Yeah, I've never heard of that before, where there's a lower age to play poker in a casino. Is that something you guys have out there? That's strange. I've never heard that one before. But anyway, he won like $150. He was happy. That's all I need. Kid to get start going to casinos. Let's bring this down. A little more. Come on. All right, good luck, everybody. 21. Minnesota is 18. But in Minnesota, are the other games 21, or is it 18 across the board? Pete Alonso, Puiple. Like I never heard of it where it's like, okay, this is 18, that's 21. That's different. Nebraska's 21. Yeah, I thought everyone was 21 anymore. I remember when I was a kid. I mean, this was in the 80s. We went to go visit Jack Leiter, purple rookie for the Rangers. We went to go visit a cousin of mine who was in college at the time. And it was literally the week that they changed the drinking age in New York State from 18 to 21. And they were all like 19 years old, and they were trying to talk my mom into going and buying them beer. Like, that would suck if you were like old enough to drink one day and then you had to wait 2 years and rode on. Because I think New York was like one of the last states or something. Like, if I remember right, they were one of the last states to change the drinking age to 21. But this had to be like, I don't know, maybe 1983, 84, somewhere around there, I'm thinking. But that would suck. Like, if you're old enough to drink and then one day, like, oh, no, you got to wait 2 more years. Schwarber Wrecking Crew. Damn, around here, we get carded for cigarettes. They card for everything around here. Acuna, like, it's so amazing to me how in some places, like, it's one age, other places it's something else. There is a bit of a thing behind the whole 18. Like, I'm not saying that 18-year-olds should be legally allowed to drink. I mean, I know they all do anyway, but, if you're old enough to go and fight in a war for your country, you should probably be able to have a beer. Yoshida, purple. Do you ever catch many people trying to sneak in like under 21? Is that a thing? Or people you trying to use fake IDs to get in? Judge and Cole Raggins, little color match. It's actually a really nice looking card for the Royals. 18 of 25, Cole Raggins. For Steve. All the time, really? Yeah, I think it's 21 to buy cigarettes here too. I saw them carding someone one day. But the person was like 45 years old. He turned and looked at me like, "Can you believe it?" And then, but I know in Pennsylvania, like, I've seen it before in line. I mean, I stopped smoking a while ago, but they like, especially the corporate type of places, they just card everyone. They don't care if you're 70 years old. They're in because if they get caught, otherwise they get fined like crazy. Like Wawa, which is our big. For those of you who don't know, Wawa would be like a 7-Eleven or a Cumberland Farms or that type of place. Like, pretty much everybody gets asked in there. It doesn't matter how old you are. Jung Ho Lee, rookie for the Giants. Green to 99. 73 of 99. Nice one for the Giants. Lynn. So, okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever had somebody like win and then you figure out that they're underage? Is there like, I don't know. What do you do with someone like that? Like, if somebody comes in and plays and let's say they win and then you find out they're like 19, is that you just take their money and kick them out, or? Cedane Raphael, new breed rookie. Tell you guys a funny story. My son has had a fake ID since he was like 17 years old. And of course, he kept it hidden from me, as most teenagers should. Aaron Judge on number 2. So, Nebraska, you're carded every time you go into the casino. Really? Yeah, that's probably smart. Plus, I would assume they're probably get all kinds of fines if they get caught with somebody underage. So anyway, I think my son was like 17 at the time. He went to a concert at Wells Fargo, which is where like the Sixers and the Flyers play. Some big act. I don't know who it was, but and all of a sudden around 11:30, get these panic text messages from him. I lost my phone. All right, I'm sorry, I lost my wallet. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, I don't know. I think it fell out of my pocket in the stadium or whatever, but I lost my wallet, my card's in there, this and that. So I jump online and stop his card and, do all that stuff. So order him a new license, do the whole thing. Contreras. They take the winnings and the person gets fined. Really? Do they get arrested? So anyway, fast forward to like a week and a half later, a package shows up at my house. And I knew it. Like the second I saw the package, I knew it was his wallet. So somebody had found it at I guess in the stadium and picked it up. Michael Young, and was nice enough to send it back. But the funny part was when I opened it up, there were two IDs in there. There was there was this real ID and then there was this fake ID. And the fake ID was pristine. I mean, it was perfect. But he had a different name. He had his real name but a different address on his fake, and then obviously his real name and address on the his regular driver's license. And I was just thinking, like, how did this guy know Yoshida Purple? Like, he must have seen both IDs and been like, this has to be fake. He must live at this other address. I was just like, you're so lucky that this guy, and man, he mailed it back, cash in it and everything. I was shocked. Elias Diaz. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? How you feeling, man? I just saw your email. So they're just telling you take medication and get checked up in a few months. That's it? Or your Instagram message. Sorry, this one doesn't want to open. Blanco for the Astros. Shohei Wrecking Crew. Jackson Churio, new breed rookie. Going to bed, you're going to throw yourself all off, man. Don't you have to stay up? Ripken Red for the Orioles. 10 of 50. Jordan. Man, Jordan. There you go, buddy. Oh, speaking of which, while I have a bunch of you here, a lot of you guys here are regulars. So the holiday was this past week, which kind of delayed things a little bit, but my local post office had some computer issues. Now, I had already dropped everything off, but they actually called me to say that, it might take a day or two longer than it usually does this week. I don't know. I guess their computers went down. I spoke to the postmaster, and they told me most of the stuff had already been processed, but they weren't sure if everything was yet. So if you're delayed by a day or so, please be patient. Tim Hudson for the Bravos. Everything's on its way. Just, I don't know. I guess their computers went down or something. Brian H. I did. I meant to. Damn, I meant to send you a message the other day. I forgot. Yeah, I loved how you wrote "fragile" all in the box. I thought it was hilarious. My wife saw it and she was like, "What's so fragile?" And and I just started laughing. Seth Lugo. I said, "Open it and see." And she was like, "No, go ahead, open. I want to see." I opened it and she's like, she was going into it. She's like, "What's in here?" I was like, "Nothing." that's what's in it. The packing peanuts. And she's like, "What?" She said, "Somebody said you packing peanuts." Yeah, well, he had a box and we had a bet on the Eagles game. Like, you guys are idiots. Acuna for box 3. It was so funny. I saw fragile written all over it, and I was just thinking, like, oh god, somebody, somebody at the post office. Oh, take care of this package. It's fragile. It's full of packing peanuts. Hey man, believe me, I'll take them. If you knew how many of those damn things I go through, it is. Especially since when I changed the packaging a while back, I'm sure most of you noticed, like 6 8 months ago, I found those boxes that I just love. Those little boxes are like perfect for smaller orders. But I started using packing peanuts, and all of a sudden I'm like, I keep like huge, massive boxes of them in my garage. Devers and Paul Konerko for the White Sox. Own the game. Numbered 2 of 10. Sneaky White Sox hit. For Lynn. Paul Konerko to 10. Fragile. You know, I tried to watch the second one of that. The one they made a few years ago. It was so bad. It's like I couldn't make it through like 20 minutes. A Christmas Story. They tried to make one when he was like an adult. Oh gosh, it was painful to watch. Mauricio Suarez. You get 4 days off? Nice. Oh, you said you're going to the Fan Fest tomorrow too. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, man, you can't be staying up all night. You gotta be raging at the Fan Fest. So we had some movement this week in the league, huh? Jurickson Profar moves again because he can't spend more than 2 years with any team. Lindor, that dude. How many different teams has Profar played for? It's crazy. Or how many times has he moved teams? It feels like a lot. Um, who else moved? Santander went to the Blue Jays. Shoto, new breed rookie. The Blue Jays always seem to get these guys, but then don't win anything. I don't know. Like they're always in the running for the big guys, and that's what sucks about being stuck in the East, I guess, the AL East. Brandon Lau for the Rays. Who Profar? No, Texas, San Diego, Colorado. He's been on a bunch of teams, and a lot of them multiple times. Like he's left and gone back. Like San Diego, he was on. I think he went to Colorado. He came back to San Diego. Like he just moves around a lot. Adrian Beltre for the Rangers. 40 of 199. I'll bet, man. I'd be excited for Santander too. What did he hit, like 50 home runs last year? They have this thing in for anybody who isn't familiar with Camden Yards, where the Orioles play. Out on the, I don't remember the name of it. Somebody here can tell me. The out past the wall, like here in Philadelphia, we have Ashburn Alley out there, and they have kind of the same thing in Baltimore, where there's like a walkway out there, and if you hit a home run out there, or if you hit it like if you hit the actual building, that big factory building that's right next to it, they put up a marker. Josh Naylor Wrecking Crew, and they did a story last year about it, and like if you went out there, it's like Santander, 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 like all over the place. And he hits monster home runs, that dude. Yeah, that's true. You guys do go for everyone. You almost had Otani. I still think you would have if you got on that plane. Guerrero. Like I honestly believe that Otani would be a Blue Jay if that plane took off that day. Instead, the Dodgers just said, "Whoa, whoa, wait a second! Before you leave town, let's offer you the team." They got to lock up Vladdy though, don't they? The Blue Jays. They don't have him under a long term. Doesn't he need to be? I mean, I know he had a good year last year. I know he struggled a little bit the year before, but he's a dude they should lock up. Volpe. Has been in the shop because the heated seat stopped working. All today wondering if they can keep it longer because they don't know what's they don't know what's wrong with the heated seats. I would think. Well, and I shouldn't say last. It was so cold here last week. Kettle Marte. I go out to my truck. I have an F 150, and my driver's side door won't open. But not because it was frozen, like the locking mechanism was frozen. So I had to go through this whole thing of, because like if I got in the car and tried to close the door wouldn't close, like it wouldn't latch. Ripken on box number 4. So then I'd have to like manually lock it to get it to latch. But then once the car heated up, it was fine. It's the strangest thing. Oh. So who knows? Done after this year, I'll be really upset if you don't. Yeah, I would have thought that he would be like Vladdy would be a huge priority to them this year to try and get them locked up. It still didn't start in the cool. Yeah, I went through battery stuff on my truck a few months ago. That was a real pain. Plus, those F-150s, they use these like special batteries. I know nothing about cars. Like, I can change brake pads in a car. That's about the extent of my mechanical knowledge. It's the one thing in my life I'm truly regret. Like, I wish I would have learned how to fix cars better. Not just from the cost of it, just I find it fascinating. Like, I have a guy who's a mechanic who does all my work on my cars and my vans for the business and all that stuff. And but if I don't open the hood and there's a big toggle on off switch, I pretty much have no idea what's wrong. Yeah, Jordan, getting back to you, I would assume that Vladdy would be like their number one thing, but Adley, I don't know. I mean, signing Santander, maybe he's not. I don't know. Like, believe me, I mean, Santander's a great bat to have, but I mean, maybe I don't know. How old is Santander? I don't even know how old he is. He's been around for a while. Duke Snyder. Yeah, I actually have to start looking for a new truck. My last payment is this month. Buxton. It's always a nice feeling when you pay off a car. You know, you're home, you're like, you don't even think about it. Trade through it, whatever. It'll be paid off one day. I'll probably be dead before that ever happens. But paying off a car is always a good feeling. Yeah, well, everything's so computerized anymore. I mean, it's funny actually. The guy who does my car, when he was fixing my that lock the other day, he was like, "Oh, well, it's in the computer." I'm like, "It's just a lock. What can it be?" you know. But I was always the type that had more of a mechanical mind. Like I could do it, like tell you how to do it, but physically was never the best at actually physically doing it. Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates to 99. 17 of 99 for Lou. Like I'm the guy who could stand there and tell you, okay, put that in there and do, but to actually physically do it, never quite as mechanically inclined as mechanically minded. Like, yeah, I usually change them up every week or two. Well, Ichiro just got in the Hall of Fame, so I put Ichiro up, who just totally got screwed. I'm sorry. How that guy, ugh, it annoys me. Luciano New Breed. We've talked about this many times. The Hall of Fame annoys me so much. How he doesn't get in unanimously. And you know they set it up that way. Oh, we can't, only one guy's ever done it. We can't give it to him, so somebody's got to vote, not vote for him. Like, it's so stupid. Ramos and oh, look at that thing. Jason Dominguez rookie auto. Who's got the Yankees? Oh, my man Cole. I like that. Jason Dominguez, numbered 52 of 99. Very nice for the Yanks. I'll give you a cheer on that one. Yay! Yeah, 99.7. So it's what? It's him, Jeter, and someone. Rivera is the only one who's ever gotten 100, right? I think he's the only one. Writers, I'm telling you, they just. I mean, you're talking about a Hall of Fame where the guy with the most home runs isn't in it, the guy with the most hits isn't in it. Just, and I get it, Oh, he gambled, but every half the stadiums in the league are named after gambling websites now. Like, come on, it's insane. Oh, he took steroids. Yeah, so did everyone else. Who cares? The whole league took steroids for like 15 years. That's how you guys got people to start coming back. Gunner. The funny part is Schilling is the one I think that bothers me the most. And not because I have any love for Kurt Schilling. It's just, they've made it very clear they just don't like his politics. It's like, well, so what? The guy was an amazing pitcher in Major League. It's the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's not the we hate your politics Hall of Fame. Ernie Banks. And I don't care about his politics. I don't even know his politics, to be honest with you. I don't care either way. But, like, how do you keep someone out of the Hall of Fame for that is insane to me. All right, box number 5. Man, tough crowd. No reaction on the Dominguez, huh? Jeez. You guys are a tough crowd tonight. Gotta come up with another superfractor. All righty. My man Billy Wagner got in, though, on what, his 10th try. He did something that now, like, half of the starting pitchers do at the time. I mean, it was only 20 years ago, and he was, like, so amazing. And now, like, half of the starting pitchers in the league throw way more pitches over 100 miles an hour than he ever did. Mookie Betts. Yeah, I know. It's still a nice card, though. Not as special as he once was, I suppose. You're right. Trying to add a little joy to the occasion. Brian Bello. Blanco. Chipper Jones. Monero rookie. Stanton Wrecking Crew. Let's go. Ooh, that is a Paul Skeens image variation for the Pirates. Very nice. Juan Soto. Take that. My man Lou, he'll love that one. Here you go, buddy. Skeens image variation. So I was sending in my like 3 MVP buyback cards I had left last night. And I realized, do you know that the image variations they only give $20 for? Like they give $20 for a base card and image variation. Who would send in a short print for $20? Not the brightest thing. Westberg. Nope, not that special. Oh, everyone's favorite Met, David Wright. Old Mets third baseman. He's got the Tim. Here you go, buddy. 30 of 99, David Wright for the Mets. Oh, yeah, I know. I saw that on Instagram today. And shocker, it got tens. I'm so happy that kid pulled it, though, man. Like, that's awesome that, like, an 11-year-old kid found it. The funniest is DealerNet. I don't know if any of you use DealerNet. I mean, it's mostly just a B2B site, but, like, Top Scrum Update is so ridiculously overpriced. It was so ridiculously overpriced. And the way DealerNet works is if you're a seller on there, Juan Soto for the Yanks, number 88 of 199, you can make an offer. You can offer something at a price. So let's say a box of whatever for $300. And then other people can say, I will buy this, but I'll pay $275. And you as the seller, if you decide, you can sell it for $275. So Top Scrum Update has just been through the roof, of course, as it has been everywhere. But the second they found that card, all of the offers dropped by like half. And a lot of the people who are saying I will buy it, not the sellers. The sellers are still trying to sell it at these crazy prices. And all the people are like, yeah, I'll give you $400. All right, last pack. There's still some good ones out there. Colton Cowser, new breed. There's still some top. Did they find the Jackson Merrill one yet? I know that one was still out there a week or two ago. Jackson Merrill, Paul Skeens, which they found. There were a couple other ones that were like big rookies that hadn't been found yet, too. All right. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you. Give me a second here. We're going to do the rando. On the lunchbox. This is, let me put these in some semblance of order here. All right, so we're gonna random 7 times. Everyone, yeah, Merrill's still out there. There's a couple more too. Shota or one of his Cheerios was found, right? His is still out there. His was found, right? I forget. I know there's a couple other ones that are big names that are still floating out there. All right, so anyway, we're gonna random all teams 7 times. Excuse my horrible handwriting, but first one is the Ernie Banks. Second one is Judge. Acuna's 3. Ripken's 4. Banks is 5. So whoever come up in those positions will get those lunch boxes. Bear with me for a sec. Alrighty. We've got all of our teams here. Here we go, 7 times. Good luck, everyone. And lucky number 7. Excuse me. Okay, the Ernie Banks. The first Ernie Banks goes to the Brewers. The Braves get the Judge. Acuna goes to the Rockies. Ripken goes to the Giants. And the other Ernie Banks goes to the Phillies. Alrighty, there we have it. Congrats to everyone who won the lunch boxes. They'll come out with all your cards. Here. Yeah, that's right. The trio was there was someone else. I can't remember who it was. I know there was a couple of them. Anyway, I mean, there's still a bunch of them out there, but which all of them are valuable. I mean, none of them aren't valuable, that's for sure. But for the big names, I know there's still a few big ones out there. All right, hit recap for 2024 Topps Archives Collector Half Case Break number 9. Okay, so if anybody didn't see, just see the random that we just did. This is more for people who come later. Brewers, Braves, Rockies, Giants, and Phillies won the lunch boxes. We got a bunch of new breeds and purples and all that. Here we'll go through and take out any rookies and stars and get those taken care of. We had a Paul Skeens image variation rookie for the Pirates. Very nice one there. Numbered parallels, Juan Soto to 199 and Adrian Beltre to 199. Andy Rodriguez to 99 and Jung Ho Lee to 99. And Ripken, number 10 of 50 for the Orioles. Autographs, Tim Hudson for the Braves. Cole Ragans for the Royals to 25. David Wright for the Mets to 99. Jason Dominguez, a rookie for the Yankees to 99. And to 10, Paul Konerko for the White Sox. What fun. All right, folks, that is going to do it. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Please stay safe, stay healthy out there. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with Topps Chrome. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.